Nature sculpted ribs along these dunes and fields, sculpted communication vessels, sculpted water ramifications, sea branches that entered into land and which remind the tortuous roots that the trees project seeking for water when seen from the sky. Nature prepared the canvas and led to man the challenge of knowing how to coexist with it. Ria de Aveiro shaped an incredible diversity of fauna, fishes and birds, and also flora, and brought human landscape in several near municipalities with many different shapes. It brought maiores, salt pan and rice fields men. It connected population to water, made boats into houses, and houses into rafts. Ria de Aveiro reinvented man. Today, man reinvents Ria de Aveiro. Poli's litoral, Ria de Aveiro, emerged from an unprecedented confluence of wills. And then, this whole vast territory was planned, requalified and appreciated. There is Ria de Aveiro, environmentally preserved, economically dynamic, lived by many, inspiring to contemplate, relax, and feel. The dream was built starting by the foundations nature itself had made. Generous biodiversity, estuaries and lagoons, canals and dunes. Studying tides and wind behavior, predicting landscape evolution and acting in accordance. Moving land, moving water, connecting water from Ria de Aveiro and Vouga River, shaping the territory as it was a garden designed by the evolution of time. Also, the centenary work of men who won land to the sea was renewed. Lagoon fronts hit by salt and storms are revived. Like the typical construction of communications with the sea, margins and dikes. From Pateira to Fermentelhos and Frossos to the lagoon of Mira, Ria de Aveiro's margins breathe youth and inspire well-spent afternoons, walking along the bicycle paths that meander with the margins, on the walkways that give access to the most picturesque corners, in the observatories that are a first row from which one can watch nature's show. The coastal area and special protection areas were defended, and natural and landscape heritage were valued. With this decisive intervention, marks of erosion were slowed down and industrial activity effects were mitigated. Ria de Aveiro needed a new breath of life, a new start that brought more movement, more beauty, more smiles. Ria de Aveiro needed to react. The structure where all of Ria de Aveiro's multiple experiences will now find more space to grow was born from the drawing board of architects, the notepads of decision makers, and the hands of constructors. Seen from the skies, there is Ria de Aveiro in a reticulated shape with thin grooves over the wetland. It reminds the tanned skin of many workers who lived in it. Tireless maiores on their works, dredging the bottom of those generous lagoons to feed the sandy ground and turning it into fertile soil. Men of water, makers of land, landscape of Ria de Aveiro engraved in the wrinkles of their skin. The fields were flooded, and the face was flooded too, from the sweat of work, from the tears of salt. As water arteries, circulatory system of an entire people, the ramifications of Ria de Aveiro may perchance be like the handlines where it is possible to read the future. The The image of prosperity that attracted populations and gave rise to villages and cities came from the known centuries of history. But what future is read in Ria de Aveiro's thin grooves? From the study and the memory, the idea of a new future was arising after all, the future that one wants to let written in the veins of Ria de Aveiro, the future that one wants to be read on these young hands, of people who bring fresh blood to the region, at the forefront of technology, influenced by modernism, based on the serious working tradition of those who gain land to the sea, and who knows how to get along with fates written by nature. From the intense study of population dynamics, the survey of the existing resources in the ground, lagoon and sea, comes a new economic impulse. Ria de Aveiro is now open to tourism. It inspires to navigate, taste, walk around, feel. Respect for traditional professions and human landscape of the region makes them the stars of the visitor's imaginary. And Mulisairo now carries on the seaweed's hold the dreams and admiration of tourists. Therefore, water mirrors of salt pans shining in the sunset are now destined to photography galleries, captured by the eager lenses of curious travellers. The shine of Flor de Sal's crystals is the shine on visitors' eyes. Ria de Aveiro reactivates itself, rebuilds itself, reinvents itself. And with the new visitors' flow, there is an impulse for sophistication of the beaches that were once so attractive to couples in their honeymoon. Fishing is reborn, maritime and lagoon calls are renewed, and the taste of the sea and river, so famous in this region, sharp snout, eel, lamprey, oysters, prepare to reconquer fame across borders. From the profound requalification and construction, a new human landscape is born. Every morning, the sun finds the same beauty, generously sheds its light over the water, giving a silver tone to the lagoons. The sun that nurtures life, that dictates the growth of plants, that warms the days. The sun that always shines here with intensity for most part of the year. The sun has to be lived, wants to be known, wants people to laugh, wants you to laugh because you are outdoors, laugh because you are getting along, laugh because you are happy, laugh because Ria de Aveiro inspires to explore, to date and to feel. The network of canals seen from the sky is the root of a plant, the line on the palm of a hand, and also the top of a tree. Tangled thin branches where now, after all planned and taken care of, beauty must flourish. One studied what Ria de Aveiro could offer. Areas were created, and now it inspires bicycle rides, mornings with friends navigating in boats, unique moments immortalized in photos with a rare and so beautiful scenario. The intense flow of populations was taken into account. Areas where visitors can access logistic tasks rapidly and without wasting time. Arriving becomes easy. Walking around, even easier. And all of this with minimal environmental impact. Trying a full balance with the peace demanded by nature, so the natural beauty of Ria de Aveiro never fades away. Ria de Aveiro is not just a natural phenomenon that shaped these landscapes and its people anymore. It is a communication system, common heritage. shared lake, guest and celebration room that unites all region in a family get-along, table for plentiful meals in which a unique gastronomy, only born in places with peculiar landscapes like this one, is appreciated. Not only work and strategy were created, an atmosphere of joy has been raised. Ria de Aveiro celebrates, and the entrance is free in any of the new lagoon fronts. Ria de Aveiro is joy, is interaction, is smile, is new, is future. And the new Ria de Aveiro that was once a dream inspired a new reality. Ria de Aveiro, the passion that unites us.